Okay, Coach, another tough loss tonight. You guys were tied at 59 with a little bit under 2 minutes to go. Then things just started to shift. So I just want to know, what was the mentality going into overtime?
Plain and simple, don't turn the ball over, play good defense, rebound the ball, and you win today. And we did 0 of those things.
Raven, tonight you were able to capture 6 assists to just 1 turnover. Just what was the key for you to not turning the ball over tonight?
Listening to what Coach tells me, go into the middle, drive middle, read my options, and know the next pass.
Coach, was there a time where you were just frustrated that they weren't looking at the bigs at like Sydney and like Morgan tonight and like Niger as well, who seemed to be open tonight, but they just couldn't get the ball there? Was there a disconnect between the forwards and the guards, you think?
It's definitely a disconnect. Because I started the game telling them we're playing inside out all night long, and that started from Saturday's game, inside out, and we still have guards that want to come down and take the first shot they see, and that's not what we do. The ball has to go inside out, and then you can shoot that 3 if you want to. We got to where we were, following direction, doing what we do, and now we get to this point where it's time to win and finish the season ending, and we choosing to do what we want to do instead of what got us here.
I mean, your team's playing hard, a lot of momentum, especially coming into that fourth quarter. Really coming down, especially those last 30 seconds to a minute. What do you think that shift was in overtime that kind of got you guys behind?
Well, the biggest thing was we got the biggest rebound in the year. They're hanging on us. I'm trying to call a timeout. We don't get the timeout, so the game goes into overtime. If I get that timeout with about 4 seconds on the clock, I can advance the ball and we can get one of the last opportunity to win the game in regulation. That didn't happen. We come out of overtime in the first possession of the ball. They go down, we foul, and they get 2 free throws. We come down and we turn the ball over. We turn the ball over 27 times against a team that's not pressuring us, that's playing in the zone, and we are turning the ball over at a high rate right now. Last 2 games, that's all we've been doing is coming down and throwing it to the other team.
Sydney, tonight you were a bright spot and just some darkness there with a +8 and a plus-minus tonight when you were on the floor. Just what was going well when you were out there?
I was just working hard, getting every rebound, sharing the ball too, just playing together, trying to bring everyone together.
And Coach, what did you see from Sydney tonight?
Me and Sydney been on a long road this year. You know, Sydney is working on her health, but she's been wanting to play, and opportunities have come and gone for Sydney. She probably deserved some that she didn't get, and she probably just got some that she didn't deserve, but on the route, we just stayed the course. And tonight, I told everybody before the game, be ready. And I asked her, was she ready? She told me yes, and she played 12 minutes tonight, and that's how you turn 2 minutes into 4, 4 minutes into 6. Always being ready, and when your name get called, respond.
Coach, finally, just tonight, just from a perspective standpoint, 4 for 20 from 3. You know, we know that you guys have sharpshooters, but when the threes just aren't seeming to go in the hole, just what are some things you tell your girls? I mean, we know that you don't want to tell them all to stop shooting. What are some things you kind of can tell them when maybe the lead is still ballooning, but these threes are still lingering around?
Follow the game plan, and the game plan is inside out. If you're taking a 3-point shot in the first 3 seconds of our possession, we're telling you that's one you got to make because we have some of the best post players in the league. How are we coming down 6 and 7 possessions in a row and they're not touching the ball? I put that right on my point guards. This one right here and another one that's a senior. She's a sophomore, but she's learning that get the ball inside out touches leads to great shots and great possessions. When you come down and you jacking that first shot up, those are shots you got to make.
Like you said, Coach, turnovers continue to be costly for the team. You said 27 tonight. What adjustments can we see next game?
Oh, we're going to adjust that in practice tomorrow.
What are those adjustments in practice? What is that going to look like?
Work hard.
Thank you.
Go Eagles.